Santa, tell me if you're really there. Don't make me fall in love again if you won't be here next year. Santa, tell me if he really cares, 'cause I can't give it all away if he won't be here next year. Feeling Christmas all around.
Alrighty, hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a video on college essentials. I'm covering like general necessities, things that I think you need, stuff that I needed at least. I'm doing a very short, there's 2 items on it, okay, short section on like stuff that's more geared toward girls, because I myself am a woman. And then I am doing stuff for art students because I am an art ed major. So, let's get into it, guys. Okay, first things first. We are gonna double down on, you need a mattress topper. You need a mattress topper. Yes, you. Because those beds, these beds right here, the ones right next to where I'm recording, are hard and painful. And they have this plasticky material around the outside of them that is not comfortable. And maybe you like stiff mattresses. If you do, feel free to ignore this advice. But if you don't, get a mattress topper. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. It doesn't have to be a super fancy one. I got mine literally off of Temu, okay? And it works great. And it makes my bed, this is more comfortable than my bed at home. When I come home on the weekends, I look forward to coming back and sleeping in my dorm bed because it's comfortable. And I think we spent like $40 on it, which is a lot for some things. But for a mattress topper, that's not an unreasonable price. So fork the money out on it. You will thank yourself later. Okay, and also, sorry, make sure it's twin XL. Do not get a twin one. It won't fit right. Anyways, next, a shower curtain. This is actually something that I didn't even think of. My suite mate brought a shower curtain, and I was thinking is like, if none of us had brought a shower curtain, I would feel uncomfortable. I don't like showering with no curtain, unless it's one with like the glass with the doors. But if it's just bathtub and shower head and just blank, I feel airy. Air is blowing on me, and I'm cold and wet. And then I also feel like exposed. Like, what if somebody walked in the bathroom? Like, what if I forgot to lock the door and somebody just waltzes on in? No. So a shower curtain, that's something you should take from somebody who forgot the shower curtain. So, a good planner and planner app. For me, staying on top of things can be very challenging. So having a good physical planner and a good planning app is amazing. Because here's how I do it. I go out, I get a general idea of everything I have to do for that week Sunday. Monday, I plan out what activities for what day. Then, each day before the next day, I plan out that day's activities by the hour. Because I get distracted way too easily. If I don't do that, I'm not going to get anything done. So, spend time on planning. Because if you don't, then, no plan. No plan. And some people can do that. I am not one of those people. And most of the people I know aren't one of those people. So do yourself a favor and plan out your activities so you stay on top of your assignments and don't get behind. Next, 2 to 3 size different bags. I'm going to show you what I mean by like different sizes, different purposes. I'm going to show you my actual bags myself. I have this backpack. And this is me. I'm 5'4", for reference. That is my backpack. That is what I use the most for my regular classes. This I use a lot for around campus because it's just a computer bag. It's nice. It's cute. It fits what I need it to fit. Now, this also is going to be in the art section for you art students. Is for all of my art classes. This is 2 feet long. So when I say a variety of sizes, I mean a variety of sizes. Because if you do not have a variety, you're not always going to have bags that are going to fit your stuff, and you're going to be awkwardly carrying stuff to class. Again, from somebody who awkwardly carried their stuff to class, save yourself the pain. Save it. Also, sorry for looking. I got distracted. My chair is caught on something, and I want to fix it. But, there we go. Next, you need a good pair of sneakers. I don't have a license, so this is going to be different for different people. But if you are walking around campus all the time in the same sneakers you've had since your sophomore year of high school, they're going to be falling apart. and your feet are going to be uncomfortable. And I do so much walking. I go upstairs, I go downstairs. I don't have a car. Anywhere I go that somebody doesn't give me a ride for, I walk. A lot of college students are going to be in that same boat. A lot of you may have a license, but you couldn't get your car. You may not have the money for gas or the car. So get a good pair of sneakers, because your feet will thank you. You will thank you when you're walking back from your class at 6 p.m. and you're tired and you just want to go home. Your feet aren't going to be stinging, and that's going to make that walk just a little bit better. Okay, next, a battery pack. I'll grab mine real quick. Get a battery pack. This has saved my life on so many occasions. Your charger breaks, you have a battery pack. This thing has a little cord on it. Now, you can get ones that don't have a cord, so that doesn't apply at all. But my charger breaks, I have a cord. I know I have a cord. As long as I have my laptop charger, I can charge my phone. I don't have to worry about my phone being dead when I go to class. It is a great... this I cannot emphasize more. If I am going to emphasize two things on this section the most, it is going to be the mattress topper and the battery pack. You want the mattress topper, you want the battery pack. Alrighty, now let's go into our next section. This is going to be a very short section, but if you are a lady and you are watching this video, here are some things that I think were very important that may be more... Now, guys, you could have jewelry and stuff you want to wash in mesh bags too. I'm not judging, but stuff that I found that was helpful to me as a woman. A jewelry box. It may not seem like a big deal, but not having a jewelry box is an issue. My boyfriend made me this one, so as you can see, I have... This is kind of how I organize things inside of it, with my little pieces. But you need that, because my necklaces, which I can't fit in here, are hanging off pins on my walls, so they don't get tangled with each other. So I want to put emphasis on that. It doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be fancy, doesn't have to be grand, but get a spot to store your jewelry that's a proper spot for it. Because if I didn't have that, I would have lost so much jewelry. I would have lost my earrings, I would have lost my rings, I would have been sad. It would have caused me emotional distress, okay? And I still need a little thing for my necklaces that it can hang off of. But as of right now, they're hanging off of pins, which is a little harder to do for earrings if they're not hoops. Just saying. So, do yourself a favor, get the jewelry box, or make one. I mean, my boyfriend got this for me from the Dollar Tree and decorated it for me. So, just do it. It doesn't have to be a lot. So, work with what you got. Alrighty, next, for girls, mesh laundry bags. These things, your undergarments. Number one, I don't know about all schools, but the washers at our schools eat your socks, and you will not be getting them back. So, laundry bags for your socks, for your bras. Some women do their underwear in theirs. I have done that one time, but I don't do it regularly. So, mesh laundry bags for your bits and pieces, because you're gonna want it. Because otherwise, okay, you lose socks, you lose your stuff, your bras get destroyed by the evil washing machines, and it's all bad. So those are my two things. If I had to tell you things that have been most personal to me as a woman that you need in college, this and these. Alrighty. Now let's go to our next section for the art kids. Hey guys! Okay, we are into the last section. This one is for the art kids. Okay, so I'm going to start this off by prefacing. You need giant bag. Big bag, right? Let me tell you why you need giant big bag. I am 5'4". This is my sketchbook for my drawing studio class. Yeah, okay. Love how that just fell. And this is for design and composition, which isn't as big. It's 14 inches long, so just over a foot, but 14 by 17, so not bad. But big sketchbooks, they're big. And I don't know if all colleges do this, because I can't attest to colleges that I haven't been to. But get yourself the big bags, because if not, you're going to be carrying 3 different sketchbooks in a pencil case. Your things are going to be falling out of your hands if it's raining, if it's windy, if it's snowing, if literally anything is not in perfect condition of weather. It's going to cause problems carrying that. Get yourself the big bag. Alrighty. Next, you need a good set of pencils. I don't care what you think. You need a good set of pencils. So, here's why. Pretty much all of your classes are going to require you to have pencils. Okay, even your non-art classes are going to require you to have pencils. All of your art classes, I can't say all because there's stuff like photography and graphic design, but the majority of your classes that are art-based are going to require you to have a good set of pencils and different values. Get yourself those pencils, because this is going to last me most of college, as long as I keep track of them and I take care of them. Or, you know what, I don't want to say the most of college. I'm in my first semester. That feels ambitious, but, you know, at the very least, the next year and a half, and hopefully longer. Pencils. Get them. Next, this goes pretty hand in hand with pencils. Get yourself a variety of erasers. Get a kneaded eraser, get like the non-kneaded eraser, just like the regular little pink ones. They make little square ones. I've seen them either be white or yellow usually. I would also recommend one of those. And maybe even some of the weird shaped ones, because when I am drawing, if I have a very small spot I want to erase, I can take off a tiny piece of my kneaded eraser and I can just go at it like that until it's gone, and it doesn't mess up the lines on the side of it. However, if you try to do that with a normal, regular, the pink ones, eraser, it would mess up the lines on the side and you'd have to go over them again. Now, yes, your mistake would be corrected, but you had to do more work in the end, so was it worth it? And then, if you want a really sharp corner and you want it to be super clean, you want it to look like nothing was ever there, then that's when you would use your regular eraser for that. That's what they're good at. You want a variety of erasers because you're going to be doing a variety of erasing for different purposes. So, okay, next. And I also, before we go on, there's never enough erasers. I don't care how many you think. I bought like 10. And I've either lost or used up all of them. And this is the week of finals. So, yeah. Alrighty. Next. A Pinterest account. Get a Pinterest account. If you don't have one, you should get one already. Or, you know what? You should get it now, actually. Download it now. Pinterest is helpful. If you're an art person, Pinterest has real life, or not like real life, photos of actual people. They have drawings. I've even seen drawing tutorials on there. They have so much resources for somebody who is doing art. Okay, if you're doing an abstract piece and you need the design element of transition, but you're not sure what that should look like, you can search design element transition art and it will show you things that will be helpful. And it will be better quality than Google most of the time. Now, I want to back that by saying make sure that what you find on Pinterest is actually what it's saying it is. If it says it's a transitional design element and there's no movement, then it isn't transitional. So, make sure that you're getting good sources like you would with anything. I mean, if you're writing an English paper, you're probably not going to cite Wikipedia unless the teacher says it's allowed. So, use Pinterest as it is. I like Pinterest mostly for inspiration. I also use it sometimes for like anatomy, because there's a lot of that on Pinterest as well. I recommend getting a Pinterest account. I've had one since I was in like the 5th grade. But if you don't have one, you're going into college and you're an art major, or even if you were doing other artsy things that weren't really art, like maybe even stuff like creative writing, because I do writing and I find a lot of stuff on there like that. Use Pinterest. It's a good resource. It has quality images, it has quality content, and it's not just a generated, it's good. I have used it for years and years and years, and I can attest that it is good. Now, I want to end out this video because I'm kind of rambling. Thank you so much for watching if you have this far. You actually have no idea how much I appreciate it. I love doing this, and I love it when people enjoy watching it. And then I hope you see me on my next video. This is the first video of Vlogmas, Christmas, and Advent, hence the purple hair, guys. Alrighty, let's prepare our hearts for Christ. Anyways, so, besides that point, thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your life. Not today, not the week. Have a great rest of your life. Enjoy it. Have fun. And I hope you come back for more. Happy Vlogmas, happy Christmas, happy Advent. Bye-bye.